Hello student, now we'll start the practice paper for mathematics 2. Now the time for the paper is 2 hours. Total marks is 40. विद्यार्थी मित्रो मॅथमॅटिक्स पार्ट 2 चा पेपर आपण बघणार आहोत. बोर्डाच्या काही सूचना असतात त्या या प्रकारे. All questions are compulsory. Use of calculator is not allowed. The numbers to right of the question indicates full marks. In case of MCQs, question number 1A, only the first attempt will be evaluated and will be given credit. म्हणून MCQ चे क्वेश्चन्स लिहिताना तुम्ही तिथे खाडाखोड नको केली पाहिजे. एकदा जे काय आन्सर ते तुम्ही करेक्ट लिहिलं गेलं पाहिजे. For every MCQ, the correct alternative A, B, C or D with sub-question number is to be written as an answer. Draw proper figures for answers wherever the necessary. The marks of construction should be clear. Do not erase them. Construction करताना कोणत्याही गोष्टी तुम्ही erase करू नका. Diagram is essential for writing the proof of the theorem. Diagram प्रत्येक ठिकाणी आपल्याला जर थेरम असेल तर त्यासाठी निश्चितच डायग्राम तुम्ही काढायचे. ओके, नाउ दी फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन मल्टिपल चॉईस क्वेश्चन्स असतात. हे 4 असतात. तुम्हाला त्यातलं एक करेक्ट आन्सर या ठिकाणी लिहायचं असणार आहे. इफ ट्रायंगल ABC इज सिमिलर टू ट्रायंगल DEF and the measure of angle A is 48, then what is the measure of angle D? It's very easy question आहे. 1 corresponds नुसार angle A corresponds to angle D. But we have given that the measure of angle is 48 and then it's clear that the measure of angle D must be 48 and therefore the answer of first question, that is first is A, is the correct one. Measure of angle D is 48. जर दोन ट्रायंगल सिमिलर असतील तर त्यांचे करस्पॉन्डिंग अँगल्स कसे असतात ते कॉन्ग्रुएंट असतात. A चं मेजर 48 आहे आणि A ला करस्पॉन्डिंग अँगल कुठला आहे तर D आहे. म्हणून D चं देखील मेजर किती असणार आहे तर ते 48 असणार आहे. नाउ दी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. इफ इन ट्रायंगल DEF and the triangle PQR, angle D corresponds to Q. Angle D, I will write here, angle D corresponds to angle Q. Next, angle R corresponds to angle E. Therefore, here is angle R and E. Therefore, I will write here angle E corresponds to angle R. And the last, that is the remaining angle, corresponds to angle P. Okay. Then, which of following statement is false? या प्रकारे, if these two triangles are now similar by the angle test, therefore their corresponding sides are in proportion. त्यांच्या corresponding sides कशा असतील तर त्या proportion मध्ये असतील. Therefore D upon QR is equals to EF upon RP and DF upon QP in this way. Okay, तर आपल्याला which of the following is false? First is EF upon PR. EF upon PR is equals to DF upon PQ. हे करेक्ट आहे. DE upon PQ. DE upon PQ हे मात्र कसं आहे तर ते wrong आहे. This is the correct answer. What about the next? DE upon QR. DE upon QR is equals to DF upon PQ. हे देखील करेक्ट आहे. Last, EF upon RP. EF upon RP is equals to DE upon QR. Now which is the incorrect? That is a DE upon PQ. The option B is a correct answer. Therefore, I will write here. This is the second option. B is correct. What is that? D upon PQ. D upon काय पाहिजे होतं तर QR पाहिजे होतं. EF upon RP या ठिकाणी बरोबर आहे. Okay. Therefore, the answer is B. Option B is the correct one. Next, the areas of two similar triangles are 36 centimeters square and 121 centimeters square. What is the ratio of their corresponding sides? When the two triangles are similar, then the ratio of their areas is equals to the ratio of squares of their corresponding sides. That is, A1 is the area of the smaller triangle, A2 is the area of the bigger triangle, and S1 is the side of the smaller triangle, S2 is the side of the bigger triangle. Okay. मग इथे काय एरिया ऑफ द फर्स्ट ट्रायंगल इथे किती येणार 36. आय विल राईट हियर 36 आणि सेकंड ट्रायंगलचा एरिया किती तर 121 आहे अँड दॅट इज इक्वल्स टू S1 स्क्वेअर अपॉन S2 स्क्वेअर. दोन्ही साइड्स आपण स्क्वेअर रूट घेणार. देअरफॉर यू विल गेट S1 अपॉन S2 is equals to square root 6 upon 11. Therefore, the ratio of their corresponding sides are 6 as to 11. Therefore, the option C is the correct one. Therefore, we will write the answer like this. Question number and the option C is the correct one. Okay. Now the next question. In figure, BD is equals to 8, BC is equals to 12, D is in between B and C. Then area of the triangle ABD upon area of triangle ADC is equals to. आता या ठिकाणी बघा दोघांचा दोन्ही ट्रायंगल साठी वर्टेक्स किती ए हा वर्टेक्स आहे. बोथ ऑफ देम हॅव दी कॉमन वर्टेक्स आहे. देअरफॉर दी हाईट ऑफ दीज टू ट्रायंगल्स इज सेम. दोन्ही ट्रायंगल्सचा हाईट कसं असणार आहे सेम असणार. That is a triangle. Height of the triangle ABD. If I substitute here A is the height for the triangle ABD, and again A is the height of the triangle ADC. Therefore, both of them have the same height. Therefore, their areas depends on their corresponding bases. मग ABD चा बेस किती आहे तर BD आहे आणि ADC चा बेस किती असणार आहे तर BC किती आहे तर 12 आहे. BD किती तर 8 आहे. Therefore, DC is 4. Therefore, we will write here area of triangle ABD upon area of triangle ADC. What about the base of ABD? That is the BD is the base. Next, ADC. DC is a base. BD is 8 upon 4 and that is equals to 2 upon 1 is equals to 2 as to 1 and therefore the option B is the correct one. I will write here question number, sub-question number and the correct option B is the correct one. Now the next. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. AB is 4 centimeter, PQ is 6 centimeter, QR is equals to 9 centimeter. Then find BC. हे दोन्ही triangles कसे आहेत तर similar आहेत. Therefore, their corresponding sides are in proportion. AB is similar to PQR means what? AB upon PQ is equals to BC upon QR. Okay. AB किती दिलेलं त्याने आपल्याला 4 upon PQ that is a 6. BC we want to find out. Keep it as it is. And what about the QR? QR is 9. Therefore, to find out the value of BC ची value find out करायचं आहे. 4 into 9 upon 6 and that is a 36 upon 6. 6 ones are 6 are 36. Therefore, BC is equals to 6. Option B is the correct one. Therefore, we'll write here question. Option B is the correct one. Okay. Now, next problem. Height and base of a right angle triangle are 24 centimeter and 18 centimeter. Then the length of its hypotenuse. Height and base of a right angle triangle. Suppose that height is A, I treat as A is equals to 24 and base B is equals to 18 and C is the hypotenuse, and therefore C square is equals to A square plus B square. Given triangle is a right angle triangle. Therefore 24 square plus 18 square, and 24 square is a 576 plus 18 square, so 324. If you add it, then you will get here 900 is equals to C square, means what? Hypotenuse square. Therefore C is equals to 30, and hence the option B is a correct one. Therefore we will write here the answer. It's like this. Option B is a correct one. Now next, out of the following, which is Pythagorean triplet? Now if we observe this, the biggest side is 10. 10 square is 100. 100 is equals to 25 plus 1. They are not equal. Therefore this is not possible Pythagorean triplet. But this is very common. Here are common है 3, 4, 5. 5 is square 25. 3 is square 9. 4 is square 16. And therefore the option B is a correct one. That is a 3, 4, 5 is Pythagorean triplet. Therefore अतिशय सोपा आन्सर आहे त्याचं. आपल्याला त्याचा आन्सर किती लिहिता येईल? The option B is a correct one. Okay. Either नाही correct आहेत कुठलेच. Okay. Now the next. Out of the following, which is Pythagorean triplet again? Okay. Now if we observe here again, 14 square is 196, biggest side. 12 square is 144 and 5 square is 25. पहिल्या याच्यासाठी आपण घेणार 144 plus 25, 169. They are not equal. Therefore the first triplet is not Pythagorean triplet. What about here? 3 square plus 2 square. That is 4 squares are आपण इथे केला biggest side, that is a 16. 3 square is a 9. 2 square केला तो 4, and that is equals to 30. Again it is not. But what about here? 17 square, that is a 389. Okay. 15 square is a 225 plus 8 square is a 64. 8 चा square केला तर 64, 15 चा square केला तर 225. If you add it, then you will get 5 plus 4, 9, 2 plus 6, 8, and then you will get 289. Therefore, this is the Pythagorean triplet. Therefore, the option C is the correct one there. Question number, option C is the correct here. Okay. Now, next. Find the perimeter of a square if its diagonal is 10 root 2 centimeter. Diagonal is equals to root 2 into side. Root 2 into side, where S is a side, D is a diagonal. We have given the diagonal. आपल्याला diagonal दिलेला आहे. That is a 10 root 2 is equals to root 2 into side. Therefore, side is equals to, on both sides root 2 आपण कट करू शकतो इथे. Side किती मिळालं आपल्याला? 20. What about the perimeter? Perimeter is equals to 4 into side. that is 4 into 10, then you will get 40. Okay, and therefore the perimeter of the square is a 40 centimeter, and hence for the ninth question, option D is a correct one. Okay, now next, in an equilateral triangle, length of side is 8 centimeter. Find its height. आता साइडवरनं हाईट फाइंड आउट करायचं असेल तर त्यासाठीचा फॉर्म्युला फॉर द इक्विलॅटरल ट्रायंगल, हाईट इज इक्वल्स टू √3/2 into side. Okay, and therefore here √3/2 into side. What is a side? 8 is a side, and therefore you will get 4 √3 to one side and to fourth side. That is a height of the equilateral triangle is a 4 √3. Okay, and therefore the option D is a correct one. Here is a option D is a correct one. Now next, 11th, which of the following is not Pythagorean triplet? Okay, एक चेक करणार आपण. 15 चा स्क्वेअर that is a 225, biggest side घेणार आहे. 12 चा square is 144 and 9 square is 81. If you add it, 4 plus 1, 5. Next, 8 plus 4, that is a 12. 1 carry on a 225. Therefore, the first is Pythagorean triplet. This is also Pythagorean triplet. Means what? 26 square. Then you will get 676. 24 square, 576. 10 square means what? 100, and that is equals to 676. This is also Pythagorean triplet. What about the next? 25 square means what? 625. Third घेणार आपण इथे, and that is equals to 12 square means what? 144 and 16, 256. If we add it, then you will get 400, and these are not equal. Therefore, 12, 16 and 15 is not the Pythagorean triplet. Last Pythagorean triplet, therefore the option C is correct one. Okay, therefore we will write here, this is not the Pythagorean triplet, and that is the correct answer. Next, AP is the tangent at A drawn to circle with center O from an external point P. OP is equals to 12 centimeter, and the measure of angle OPA is equals to 30. Then radius of the circle is, okay, now see this figure. We have the AP is the tangent, it makes an angle of 90 degree. Okay, measure of angle OPA, measure of angle OPA. If I join this, then you get measure of the angle OPA is equals to 30 degree. Okay, and the next, OP is equals to 12 centimeter. This is 12 centimeter. Then what is the radius of the circle? Now the triangle APO is a right angle triangle whose angle, first angle is a 30 degree. This is the 90, and then this will be the 60 degree. By using the 30, 60, 90 theorem, side opposite to angle 30 degree is half of the hypotenuse. That is AO. AO is equals to 1/2. AO is equals to means what? Radius असणार इथे. This equals to 1/2 PO by using the 30, 60, 90 च्या theorem नुसार. Therefore here 1/2. What about the PO? PO किती दिला त्याने आपल्याला? The 12, and that is equals to 6. Okay, and AO is equals to 6. Therefore, the radius of circle is 6 centimeter. Option किती येणार ते? For the 12th, option C is a correct one. Okay. Now, next. Tangent PA and PB from an external point P to a circle with center O are inclined to each other at an angle of 70 degree. Then measure of angle POA is equals to. Okay. तर ज्यावेळेस आपल्याला एक्सटर्नल पॉइंट दिलेला असेल, when we have this is external point, these are the length of the tangent segment. Okay. AP हे दोन्ही कसे असतात? Both are equal when we draw the tangent from the external point of a circle. The length of the tangent segments are equal. Next, OA and OB, these are the radius. This is the common. PO का इधर common है. It means that the triangle PAO, triangle PAO is congruent to triangle PBO. PBO. By which test? Side, side and side test. Okay. And next, what about their corresponding angles? That is the angle APO. Angle APO corresponds to angle BPO. BPO. But what about the measure of angle APB? They 70. Therefore, the measure of this angle is 35. It's up. हे दोन्ही measures कसे आहेत? Same आहे. Therefore, the measure of this angle is 35 degree. We want to find out the measure of angle POA. Now, this measure of angle is 35. This is the 90. Therefore, in triangle APO, what's happening? A चा measure किती आहे? तर 90 degree आहे. Measure of angle APO 35 आहे. And therefore the measure of the angle AOP must be, that is the measure of angle AOP, that is equals to 55 degree. Okay, that is a 35 plus 55, it's max 90 plus 90, that is a 180. Therefore the optional C is the correct one. म्हणून measure of angle POA किती? तर ते 55. That is option C is the correct one for the question 13. Okay. Orally देखील तुम्ही fast करू शकता ते. Okay. Now the next. Chords AB and CD of a circle intersect inside the circle at point E. A is equals to 5.6, EB is equals to 10, C is equals to 8. Then what about the ED? And when the chords intersect interior of the circle, ज्या इंटेरियर मध्ये intersect करत असतील, then AE into EB is equals to C into ED. Therefore, I will write here AE into EB is equals to CE into ED. Okay. Now substitute the value. AE ची value किती आहे? It's a 5.6. EB is 10. CE ची value किती आहे? 8. ED. This is the ED. 5.6 into 10. That is a 56. 8 multiplied आहे. इकडे आल्यावर divide होणार तो. Therefore, ED is equals to, that is 7. ED is equals to 7. And therefore the option A is a correct one. Right here. Option A is a correct one. Now next question. In a cyclic quadrilateral ABCD, twice the measure of angle A is thrice the measure of angle C. There is a cyclic quadrilateral, that is the sum of the angle A plus C, that is equals to 180. सायक्लिक क्वाड्रिलॅटरल मध्ये अपोजिट अँगल्स असतात तर त्यांचे मेजर किती असतं तर 180 असतं. सपोज दॅट द मेजर ऑफ अँगल A is equals to x. Then what about the measure of angle C? C चं मेजर किती असेल that is a 180 minus x. ओके, त्यासाठी नेक्स्ट काय म्हणतोय तो thrice the measure of twice the measure of angle A, that is a 2 times measure of angle A is equals to thrice measure of angle C. Okay, measure of angle आपण किती कन्सिडर केले तर x कन्सिडर केले, therefore 2x and that is equals to 3 times 180 minus x. हे simplify करना, therefore you will get 2x is equals to 2x is equals to 540 minus 3x, and hence that is 2 plus 3, 2x plus 3x is equals to 540, and therefore 5x is equals to 540, therefore x is equals to 540 upon 5. Now the next division, 5 1s are 1, 0 and 8. Therefore the x is equals to 108. That is the measure of angle A is 108. Measure of angle A is 108. What about the measure of angle C? Therefore the measure of angle C is equals to 180 minus 108. Okay, and hence you will get here 72. Okay, therefore the option B is a correct one. C चं measure किती असेल तर ते 72. We write the answer 15th. त्याला करेक्ट आन्सर किती येणार तर ते B is a correct answer. Okay, 72 measure of angle C is a 72. Now the next question. Two circles of radii 5.5 centimeter and 3.3 centimeter respectively touch each other externally. What is the distance between their center? When the circle touches externally, the distance between their center is sum of the radius. जेव्हा दोन सर्कल एक्सटर्नली टच होत असतात, then the distance between their centers is sum of its radius. Therefore, this distance d is equals to r1 plus r2. That is a 5.5 plus 3.3, and that is equals to 8.8. Therefore, the option C is a correct one. Yeah, 16. Option C is a correct one. त्या दोन सर्कलच्या सेंटर्स मधलं अंतर किती असेल तर 8.8 सेंटीमीटर. when the circle touches externally, आणि इंटरनली असेल तर सबस्ट्रॅक्शन करत असतो आपण रेडियसचं. ओके, नाव दी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Angle PRQ is inscribed in the arc PRQ of a circle with center O if angle PRQ is equals to 75 degree, then measure of arc PRQ is equals to, now see this here, the angle PRQ is inscribed in arc PRQ. तर या PRQचं measure किती आहे 75. What about the measure of arc PQ? Measure of arc PQ is equals to 2 into measure of angle PRQ by inscribed angle theorem. या आर्कचं मेजर किती असणार आहे त्या अँगलच्या 2 टाइम्स असणार आहे. Therefore the measure of arc PQ is equals to 2 into 75 degree and that is equals to 150. मग या PQ आर्कचं मेजर किती आलं तर ते 150 आलं. And what about the remaining measure of this arc PRQ? Therefore measure of arc PRQ टोटल मेजर किती असतं सर्कलचं तर 360. त्या 360 मधनं मेजर ऑफ आर्क PQ काय करणार आपण तर ते मायनस करणार. दॅट इज अ 360 डिग्री minus 150. Okay, and therefore you will get the measure of arc PRQ is equals to 210. Okay, that is equals to 210, and hence the option D is a correct one for the 70. That is the option D is a correct one. Okay, 360 minus 150, therefore you will get 210. Option D is the correct one. Measure of arc PRQ is equals to 210. Now the next question. Segment AB is parallel to x-axis and coordinates of the point A are 1, 3. Then the coordinate of the point B can be. Okay. Here the segment AB is a parallel to x-axis. When a line is parallel to x-axis, its a y coordinate is a constant. y किती असला पाहिजे तर 3 असला पाहिजे. तर या ऑप्शन मध्ये कुठल्या पॉइंटचा y coordinate is 3? The option D, that is a -5, 3. This is the correct one. That is therefore the coordinate of the point B can be -5, 3. Okay, and hence the option for this question 18, the option D is a correct one. Whenever line is parallel to एखादी लाईन x axis ला parallel असेल तर त्याचा y coordinate कसा असतो कॉन्स्टंट असतो. Here y is a 3. कुठल्या पॉइंटला y coordinate 3 आहे तर पॉइंट -5, 3. The y coordinate is the 3 and therefore the coordinate of the point B can be -5, 3. Okay. Now the next. If the distance between point P, 2, 2 and Q, 5x is 5. Now here the coordinate of the point P, suppose it is a x1, y1 and Q, x2, y2. Therefore the distance PQ square is equals to, in bracket, x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. But what about the PQ? Distance PQ is 5. It means that 5 square. X2 is 5 minus 2 bracket square. Next, y2 is x minus 2 bracket square. हे simplify करणार. 5 square is a 25. 5 minus 2 3. 3 चा square किती येणार तर 9. x minus 2 bracket square expand करणार. That is a x square minus 4x plus 4. a minus b bracket square नुसार. Next, this is a 25. 9 plus 4. Then you will get 13. X square minus 4x. And therefore, here is a quadratic equation. X square minus 4x. हा 25 इकडे आणणार. That will become minus, and then you will get minus 12 is equals to 0. Now this is the quadratic equation. 6 and 2. That is the factors are x minus 6 in first bracket and second bracket x plus 2, that is equals to 0. Therefore, the coordinate of the point the x minus 6 is equals to 0 or x plus 2 is equals to 0. Therefore, x is equals to 6 or x is equals to minus 2. त्याने आपल्याला एक्सच्या व्हॅल्यूज दिलेल्या आहेत 6 and minus 2. मग कुठली व्हॅल्यू याच्यामध्ये तर 6 आहे. Therefore, the option A is the correct one. म्हणून आपल्याला आन्सर लिहिता येईल या ठिकाणी. Question number. Option A is the correct one. Okay. Now the next. Out of the following, point lies to the left of the origin on x-axis. Okay. Point lies on the x-axis. Point हा कशावरती आहे तर x-axis वरती आहे. This is the x-axis and y-axis. Therefore, its y coordinate must be 0. मग कुठले पॉइंट असू शकतात -2 0. Okay. And 2 0. But it lies to the left of origin. हा इथे origin असणार आहे. Okay. This is the origin. Left of the origin. मग left of the origin कुठला असू शकतो -2 0. And hence, here is that point -2 0. Therefore, out of the following, point lies to the left of the origin is -2 0. And therefore, the answer for this is A. Okay. Now the next question. The distance between the points -1, 1 and Q 5 minus 7 is. फक्त डिस्टन्स PQ आपल्याला या ठिकाणी फाइंड आउट करायचा आहे. दिस इज x1 आणि हा y1, नेक्स्ट x2 and y2. Okay. The distance PQ is equals to, again by using the distance formula या ठिकाणी आपण अप्लाय करणार x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square, and that's equals to, okay, what about the x2? X2 is a 5, x1 is minus a, no minus in bracket -1 करणार त्याला and bracket square plus, what about the y2? Y2 is a -7, y1 is 1 and it's a bracket square, and therefore here is in root of 5. Minus minus will become plus, that is a 6 square plus -7 minus 1, and that is a -8 bracket square, and therefore in root of you will get 36. 8 square 64, that is a root of 100 is equals to 10, and hence the distance between the point P and Q किती असणार आहे तर 10. Therefore the option B is the correct one. Answer लिहिताना that is the 21st. The option B is the correct one. Okay. Now the next question. The slope of the line passing through the point P -3 5 and Q 1 -1 is. point coordinate of the point P is x1, y1 and Q x2, y2. Therefore, the slope of PQ is equals to, what is the formula? Difference of y coordinate upon difference of x coordinate. And therefore, y2 minus y1, y2 is minus 1, y1 is 5, x2 minus x1, 4 minus in bracket minus 3. Okay. And therefore, minus 1 minus 5 we will get minus 6. This minus and minus that will become plus. That is a 4 plus 3. You will get 7. Therefore, the slope of PQ is minus 6 by 7. Minus 6 by 7. And hence, the option D is the correct one. Therefore, we will write in this manner. That is question number 22. And the option D is correct here. Okay. Now, the next question. The distance of the point minus 3, 4 from the origin. Now, suppose this origin, that is a O, whose coordinate is a 0, 0, and P is a point minus 3, 4. Then this is the x1 and y1 असणार आहे, and this is the x2 and y2. Okay, and therefore the distance PO is equals to in root of. Okay, पुन्हा distance formula इथे आपण apply करणार. What is that? x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square. x1 y1 काय येतं ते झिरो आहेत त्यामध्ये. Therefore x2 is minus 3 0 bracket square. y2 is 4 minus 0, it's a bracket square, and therefore you will get 3 square plus 4 square, that is in root of 9 plus 16 is equals to the root of 25, and that is equals to 5. Therefore, the distance of the point minus 3, 4 from the origin is 5, and hence the option D is the correct one. Therefore, for the question 23rd, okay, the option D is correct one. Okay. Now the next question 24. Segment AB is a parallel to y-axis, and the coordinate of the point A is 1, 3. Then the coordinate of the point B can be, okay, x-axis, y-axis, coordinate of the point A is a 1, 3. AB is a parallel to y-axis. AB line कशी आहे तर ती y-axis ला parallel आहे. When a line is parallel to y-axis, it's the point on that line, the coordinate of the point, that is x coordinate, is always remains constant. आणि y कसा होतो चेंज होत असतो. म्हणजे या AB लाईनवर जर आपल्याला कुठलाही B पॉइंट जर पाहिजे असेल तर त्याचा x पॉइंट काय असला पाहिजे तर 1च असला पाहिजे. म्हणून या ऑप्शन मध्ये कुठल्या पॉइंटचा x कोऑर्डिनेट हा 1 आहे. The option D has x coordinate as 1, that is 1 and minus 3. Okay, and therefore at B ha point कुठे असेल मग it will be like this. Okay, therefore the segment AB is a parallel to y-axis. Coordinate of the point A are 1, 3. Then the coordinate of B can be 1 minus 3, and therefore the answer is answer of the 24th question's answers काय येणार आपल्याला, that is a option D is a correct one. Okay, now the next question on the trigonometry. The value of 2 tan of 45 minus 2 tan 30. Okay, tan 45 ची किंमत 1, that is a 2 into 1 minus 2 sin 30 1 upon 2 हे simplify करना, that is a 2, these 2 get cancelled, you will get 1, 2 minus 1, and overall you will get 1, and therefore the optional B is the correct one for the 25th. Okay, option B is correct. Okay, now the next question. 1 plus cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta. ही आयडेंटिटीज आहे. Which are the identities कोणकोणत्या आहे? That is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. 1 plus tan square theta is equals to sec square theta, and the last is 1 plus cot square theta is equals to cosec square theta, and therefore 1 plus cot square theta is cosec square theta, and therefore the answer for this 26th is option C is a correct one. Okay, now the next is, if the measure of an arc of a circle is 160 and its length is 44 centimeter, find the circumference of the circle. Now we know the length of the arc, that is L is equals to theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. आपल्याला काय फाइंड आउट करायचं आहे? सर्कम्फरन्स ऑफ अ सर्कल. Therefore this 2 pi r is equals to 2 pi r is equals to length of arc into 360 upon measure of angle, that is theta. Okay, this is the theta. Now substitute the value of, that is length of arc is 44. L ची value किती? The 44. Then 360. What about the theta? Theta किती आहे? तर 160. Okay. माहिती काय? First of all, this 0 get cancel. आणि 4 ने त्याला डिवाइड करणार. 4 4s are 16. And this is 11. Okay. Next 4 1s are and 4 9s are 36. Therefore 2 pi r means what? Circumference of the circle is equals to 11 into 9 is equals to 99 centimeter, and hence the option D is the correct one. म्हणून that is the 27th question number किती येतो? 27 साठी. Okay, the option D is correct one. Okay, now the next question. The ratio of circumference and the area of circle is 2:7. मग circumference साठी काय formula? Circumference if I treat as C, area of the circle is as A. Circumference means what? 2 pi r. Area of the circle is pi r square. तो रेशो किती दिले त्याने आपल्याला? That is 2/7. म्हणजे काय काय पाय पाय कट होणार इथे, एक r इथला जाणार, इथला r जाणार. That is you will get 2/r is equals to 2/7. Again this 2 will get cancelled. You will get 1/r is equals to 1/7, and hence r is equals to 7. Okay, that is the radius of the circle is 7, and therefore the diameter D is equals to 2 into r is equals to 2 into 7, that is equals to 14. Diameter of the circle is 14, and therefore the option B is a correct one for this 28th question. किती येतात ते? 28th. Okay, option B is a correct one. Okay. Now next, the volume of a cube of 2 centimeter is, okay, the volume of the cube V is equals to L cube, means what, 2 raised to 3, and 2 raised to 3, that is equals to 8. Okay, therefore the option A is the correct one for this 29th question. Okay, option A, that is a 8 centimeter cube. Okay, now the next question. The curved surface area of a right circular cone of height 15 centimeter, means what, the height of that cone is 15 centimeter. Okay. Base diameter is 16 centimeter. That is, D is equals to 16 centimeter, and therefore a radius is equals to diameter upon 2, 8 centimeter. We want to find out the curved surface area. Okay, that is a S suffix C, and its a formula is a pi r l. Means what, we want to find out the slant height. That is a slant height L square is equals to R square plus H square. Radius is 8, means what, 8 square plus height is 15 square is equals to 64 plus 225, that is equals to 289. Okay, this is the L square, and therefore L is equals to 70. Therefore the curved surface area, that is a pi RL, 22 upon, or keep it as it is, because आन्सर कशामध्ये दिलं तर त्याने पाय मध्ये दिलंय, त्यामुळे पायची व्हॅल्यू आपण as it is ठेवणार. Keep it as it is. The value of R is 8, L is 17. Okay, and therefore the S suffix C is, that is equals to 136 pi centimeter square. Therefore the option D is a correct one. Therefore for the 30th question, the option D is the correct one. This is the curved surface area. Now the next, how many tangents can be drawn on two circles which are touching externally? These are two circles touching externally, and there are the three tangents. This is the first one, second and third. Therefore, three tangents can be drawn to two circles which are touching externally. Therefore, the option C is the correct one. Therefore, this is the 31st question. Option C is the correct one. Now next, find the volume of a cube of side 3 centimeter. Okay. Now again the cube volume is equals to L cube, means what, 3 raised to 3, that is a 3 into 3 into 3, and that is equals to 27 centimeter cube, and therefore the option A is the correct one. This is the 32nd, and option A is the correct one. Okay. In this way, I have completed all the MCQ types question. Now we will see in the next video. Till then, goodbye.